Good morning. My name is Nina. I'm a classical Pilates instructor and an oncology nurse. We are going to do what I call Pilates fusion class this morning, and that includes some meditation, some gentle yoga, and also some classical mat Pilates. And I'm going to start this class this morning with a relaxation pose. So if anything makes your body angry this morning or is not for you, since this is a Zoom class, I'd like to show a relaxation pose that you could go into at any time, because this is your own class and I would like you to have a great experience. The goal is just to perhaps make your back feel a little better, increase flexibility, and have a great day. So happy Friday, ladies. We'll start with the relaxation pose, which I call baby back rolls. So we are going to come down all the way to our back. And I'm just going to grab my knees and give myself a nice big hug, rolling out my lumbar spine. So this is a gentle relaxation pose. And we're going to be doing this a few times today. And hopefully at the end of the class, you'll feel your back will feel a lot looser and happier. We're aiming for happy backs today and to get a bit stronger than yesterday, creating some calm on our mat that you can bring into life. We're going to start with working on our breath. Let's take a deep breath in and let it all go. Another deep breath in and letting it all go. One more time. Our breath is something that we can keep in our back pocket in times of joy, in times of stress, perhaps even times of traffic, going about our daily lives. A really good stress management tool. So let's come into happy baby now. If you'd like, you can grab onto your big toes, and we're still rolling out our spine. Let's take another deep breath in, letting it all go. One more deep breath in, letting it all go. All right, let's slowly rock up or stand up, and we're going to start with some balance work, something you can do at your own house. And if you've never done balance work and you do not feel safe doing this, you can perhaps hold onto a chair if you need to do that. That's always a safety option. I'm going to take a deep breath in and let it all go. Roll my shoulder blades back. A nice little range of motion exercise you can try if you care to is to bring our arms out to a T and do some gentle shoulder rolls, engaging those shoulder blades, our scapula. Joseph Pilates used to say, let's crack the walnut, bringing those shoulder blades together. And now let's just do some gentle shoulder shrugs. Also a good one to work on a range of motion. Put our hands on our waist. We can do some gentle neck rolls. Good place where sometimes we hold our stress. Just creating some calm this morning. And then reversing those neck rolls. Alrighty, let's roll our shoulder blades back, bring our arms out to a T, and gently bring the right leg up and bring our hands to prayer position. And again, you can always hold onto a piece of furniture if you'd like. And if you're new to balance work and you lose your balance, you can just try again. And I would suggest to gaze at something in the room. And of course, we can continue with our breath, taking a deep breath in, letting all go. And you can work on this maybe while you're brushing your teeth, just trying to get a little more time each day. So I'm going to slowly, with control, pretending I have 50 pounds of weight on this knee, bring all the way back down. Take a deep breath in. Let it all go. Roll my shoulder blades back. Bring those arms out to a T. Let's just do a couple of little circles like the size of a tennis ball. Reverse those arm movements. And I'm going to bring those arms into prayer position, bringing up the opposite leg. And slowly, with control, bring that leg all the way back down to the mat. Now we're going to do just another balance exercise, bringing your arms into a genie pose. And let's bring that dominant foot, that dominant side behind the opposite foot. Looking forward, having that beautiful posture, slowly coming down to our mat. And then we're going to come all the way back down. And I'm going to show an exercise called the hundreds. And we're going to start working on our core series. So 2 ways of doing this. More gentle is to come all the way down to the mat. And this is called tabletop. So I'm rolling my shoulder blades back, connecting to the mat. Abs are in nice and tight. Knees are bent. Arms are long and strong. And I'm slowly, if your neck feels fine, bringing my neck off the mat. And I'm pumping my arms long and strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Continuing your breath. And then a more challenging way to do the hundreds is to bring your legs long and strong, continuing pumping your arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Another way of doing it is you can rotate. You can come into tabletop, maybe for 10, and then shoot your legs out. And you can also rotate this way, just doing interval training. And again, if anything makes your body angry today, you can come into this baby back roll pose. So let's just do another 20 of the hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alrighty, ladies, I hope you're all staying hydrated this morning. I'm just gonna have a sip of water. Okay, this exercise is another one for your back. It's called rolling like a ball. It's supposed to be a playful exercise, make you feel like a little kid. Hands are coming into prayer position, and then I'm going to open that book, grab onto my ankles, and I'll demonstrate. I'm rolling back with my shoulder blades and then coming all the way back up. Let's try for 5 more. Alrighty, we are just going to come into a little bit of gentle yoga, continuing to loosen up that back, creating some calm. So knees are on the mat and hands are flat on the mat, fingers a little spread, our big toes are touching, and I'm going to slowly and gently bring my spine in a curved position all the way up to the ceiling. This is called Angry Cat. Take a deep breath in and let it all go. Bring my belly back down on the mat. Bring it all the way back up again. And exhale, with the belly back down on the mat. Bringing it back all the way up. We're going to do this 2 more times, taking that deep breath in, coming up, and then bringing the belly back down. Bringing the belly all the way up. All right, we're going to come into a downward dog position, letting our head gently rest in between our hands, and our toes are plugged into the mat. And when I'm going to slowly, they call this walking your dog, bring up one leg at a time, stretching out those leg muscles, getting a little stronger than yesterday. Continuing with our breath work, taking that deep breath in, and exhaling. And then we're slowly going to come forward into a plank. So let's try to hold this plank for a few seconds. And if you're feeling really strong today, you could try maybe 3 push-ups. And then we're going to bring our body forward and then coming up into a hyperextension called King Cobra. Great for range of motion. And then slowly bringing our belly back down to the mat. Now this one is a little challenging, but you can try it if you like. So this is called rocker. We're trying to, if you can grab your feet, and if that is step number 1, and this is such a good stretch, you can just try to pull your legs out a little bit. And then I'm going to try to come forward, opening my chest. And then if you're super limber, you might be able to rock a little bit. But the rocking isn't a big deal. The stretch is really, really nice. And then I'm slowly coming out of this. And I'm just gonna come into downward dog. So I'm gonna come up on my knees and then walking my hands out, and I'm bringing my forehead down to the mat. Stretching out that lumbar spine, taking a deep breath in. Letting it all go. Another deep breath in. Last one. Just gonna grab a sip of water. I'm in Atlanta and it's gonna be in the 90s today. So I know some of you have tried reformer Pilates, which is such a treat. Mat Pilates is great because it's also low impact and you're working against your own body weight. We're going to do a knee stretch. Someone in the audience was doing a reformer class yesterday. So we're going to get up on our knees. Arms are long. And I'm just going to gently hinge back. And if you want, let's hinge forward again. You can pretend that you have a rope, like you are doing a reformer's class, and come all the way back and just enjoy that nice knee stretch. And coming all the way forward again, taking a deep breath in, letting it all go. Hinging back. And then coming forward. And the beauty of the mat class is you can do it anywhere, all by yourself. You can bring your mat when you travel. Let's hinge all the way back again. And coming forward. Alrighty, we're going to come into another nice hip stretch. This is called pigeon. So I'm going to bring my right knee forward. Left leg is long. And if you want, if you enjoy this, you can just hang out and chill and enjoy this nice stretch. If you're feeling like you'd like a little more this morning, you can bring your elbows to the mat and just bring your forehead gently down. This is a great hip opener. Breathing into the stretch. Letting it all go. Taking another deep breath in. Just working on the breath. I'm going to hold this for about 20 more seconds till we flip over to the other side. Slowly coming out of this stretch, flipping to the opposite side, gently bringing that left knee forward. The right leg is long, and just enjoying this stretch. You might feel like one side is tighter than the other, and that's very typical. And then I'm going to come all the way down. You always have a choice. Take a deep breath in, breathing into this stretch. Again. Last breath. We're just going to hold this for about 20 seconds. All right, ladies, let's slowly come out of this. I'm just going to grab a sip of water. We're going to move on to a gentle exercise called half roll up. So we are having our feet flat on the mat, and I'm going to grab my thighs, and I'm just hinging back. I'm bringing my spine into a C curve, hinging back a few inches, and then coming all the way up nice and tall. So when I'm trying to come up nice and tall, elongating my spine, I am pushing my hips into the mat. You can even roll your shoulder blades back, opening your chest. Great range of motion exercise. And then I'm going to be doing this a few times. Let's hinge back a few inches, maybe like 3 or 4 inches till you feel your abs engage. And then sitting up nice and tall, trying to grow taller. Going to hinge back again. And then coming up nice and tall. All right, ladies, now we're going to move on to a full roll up, which is a little more advanced. You can always practice this at home with some Campbell's soup cans to act as a 1 pound weight or 1 pound weights. If it's hard, you can also you're going to flex your feet, you can put them under a couch, or you can just give it a shot like this. You can also pretend that you're on a reformer and that you're holding those ropes of the pulleys. We're going to start up sitting nice and tall, and I'm going to come back 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way back down on my mat. And then I'm going to do a nice stretch over my head, pulling my abs and glutes in nice and tight, and slowly peeling my spine off 1 vertebra at a time. Excuse me. Reaching forward a little bit longer than my toes if you can. Doing that nice 2-way Pilates stretch, shooting my tailbone out the opposite way. Slowly hinging all the way up, pushing my hips into the mat, pretending I have that rope on that pulley and coming down 1 vertebrae at a time with control. Stretching over my head and then slowly coming all the way back up. We're going to do our last one now, in case you're wondering. So I'm doing that nice 2-way Pilates stretch, shooting that coccyx bone, that tailbone out the opposite way. Slowly coming up with good posture, growing taller, and then coming all the way back down. All right, let's come into that nice gentle relaxation pose, honoring our spine. You can bring your knees to your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug, rolling out your spine. This is a great one to do if you've been at offices all day, or doctor's appointments, or if you've been in the car a lot or by your computer because it loosens your back, if your back ever feels tight, or you want to just give yourself some self-care. Let's take a deep breath in, letting it all go. Another deep breath in, letting it all go. come to happy baby now, grabbing those big toes. Hopefully you feel a little bit more loosened up than when you did this early on in class. Continuing with your breath. Alrighty, we're going to come into our one leg circle now. So let's take a deep breath in. Let it all go. Legs are long on our mat. Let's roll our shoulder blades back, reconnecting to the mat. Our shoulder blades, our scapula. Arms are long and strong. I'm going to shoot my right leg pointed to the ceiling, keeping my left hip engaged to the mat. And we're going to do some leg circles. So your leg circles can be small, like a dodgeball or tennis ball, or they can be big at your own ability. The goal is to keep that left hip engaged to the mat, and of course our abs are in because we're doing Pilates. Shoulder blades connected to the mat, arms are long and strong, and I'm just going to do my circles clockwise, pausing up at the top. Let's pause up at the top and reverse those circles. We're going to do 10. Opposite way. All right, let's do a little isometrics. We're going to pretend we have a 50-pound weight on this leg and slowly with control, bringing it all the way back to the mat. And now we're going to shoot up that left leg pointed to the ceiling. Let's reconnect our shoulder blades. Abs are in. Right leg is long. Arms are connected to the mat. And we're going to do some circles on this side. And let's reverse them the opposite way, counterclockwise, pausing at the top. Opposite hip is engaged in the mat. Alrighty, let's bring those knees to the chest, giving yourself a nice hug, rolling out your spine. Coming into happy baby, grabbing those big toes, rolling out your spine again. And we're going to be coming into an exercise called one leg pull, which is part of the ab series. Alrighty, so one leg pull, I'm going to bring my shoulder blades off the mat as long as I feel safe. If not, stay flat on the mat. I'm bringing my right knee to my chest. Left leg is long, a few inches above the mat. Abs are in. Pull, pull, switch it. Pull, pull. 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 I guess we'll do this 5 more times. Pull, 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 pull. Bring it all the way back down the mat, and you can roll out your spine. Alrighty, double leg pull is a little harder. Just giving myself a little room here, and I will demonstrate. So I'm actually bringing my knees to my chest, and I'm shooting my legs together forward. Hands are coming over my head, and then I'm circling around and bringing my knees back. So shoot the legs long and circle the arms around the head. Bring your knees to your chest. We'll do 3 more. And then you can take that nice little break and move out your spine. Okay. So our next exercise is called scissors. And it's like your legs are a pair of cooking scissors. So my right leg is pointed, left leg is long and pointed, a little bit off the mat. I'm doing a nice gentle stretch to your own ability, knee to nose, and then switch it. Two more. 1, 2. And bring your knees to your chest. Alrighty, so if you're wondering, we just have 2 more ab series exercise. So this one is called lower lift. A gentle way to do it is to bring your hands together like a diamond. And I'm going to put them underneath my seat, and I'm shooting my legs to the ceiling, abs are in. 1, lower, 1, 2, 3, lift. Lower, 1, 2, 3, lift. Another way, a little more advanced, is to cradle your neck. Lower, 1, 2, 3, lift. Lower, 1, 2, 3, lift. Now you can lower in 1 and lift in 3. 1, 2, 3. Lower, 1, 2, 3. We'll just do 2 more. Lower, 1, 2, 3. Lower, 1, 2, 3. Bring your knees to your chest and roll out your back. Let's come into happy baby, grabbing those big toes. Okay, our last abs series is called crisscross, and I will demonstrate. I'm going to shoot my right leg long, and I'm going to try to bring my left knee to my right armpit and then switch. And then bring it all the way back down to the mat. Well, congratulations, girls. You just did the classical Pilates ab series invented by Joseph Pilates. Let's come into happy baby, congratulating yourself. Alrighty, let's rock all the way up. You might want to have a sip of water. We're going to do some more range of motion. Alrighty, so let's sit with our legs about the width of the mat. Let's roll our shoulder blades back, bring our arms into a T, and I'm going to bring my left pinky to my right pinky toe, just doing a little twist of the spine, coming up, and when I'm coming into the T position, rolling my shoulder blades back, I'm going to try to grow taller, elongating my spine, and then we're just going to do this a few times. Last one. Alrighty, I'm thinking we must have a few beach babies doing this class today. I'm gonna do a little daydream, pretending I'm at the beach, and then I have a big beach ball right in front of me. My legs are the width of the mat, and my feet are flexed, and this is called spine stretch forward. I'm going to bring my arms, I'm going to bring myself forward, stretching out my spine over that beach ball, shooting my tailbone out the opposite way, and then slowly coming up one vertebrae at a time, lengthening my spine, pushing my hips into the mat, and then going forward. Please do not forget your breath. Take a deep breath in. Let's come forward and exhale. Up, taller, taking a deep breath in, and then letting it all go as you come forward. Do this one more time, deep breath in. And then coming forward. Alrighty, I think it's a good idea to have a little sip of water. And we're gonna come into one of my favorite exercises called Mermaid, which we're gonna be working on stretching out our obliques. It's a nice, gentle exercise. So, we are on our side, and I am holding my left ankle with my left arm. My right arm is going to shoot up by my ear, and I'm going to gently try to stretch out of my obliques, and then just do a nice gentle rainbow stretch. And while I'm here, I can take a deep breath in and let it go. So just create this rainbow stretch that feels good for you. Let's take another deep breath in and letting it all go. And let's bring that arm all the way up to the ceiling again. This time, maybe you can stretch a little bit deeper and then coming into that rainbow. And bringing the arm all the way up again. Pulling a little bit deeper. And let's just stay in this rainbow. Stretch for a few seconds, reconnecting with our breath. Another deep breath in. Slowly coming out of that stretch, flipping over to the other side, holding that right arm to the right ankle, left arm shoots up by our ear. Let's just pull a little bit out of our obliques to the ceiling, and then coming into that nice gentle rainbow stretch, enjoying our breath. Bringing that arm all the way up to the ceiling, perhaps getting a little more flexible, doing a gentle pull, and then coming back into rainbow. Taking a deep breath in. Another deep breath in. Coming out of that rainbow stretch, arm coming all the way up again. This is our last one. Make it your best. Coming into rainbow. Let's grab a sip of water and we're going to come into some bridging. Bridging is a great one for your back. So feet are on the mat and I'm slowly coming all the way down back into a lying position. I'm going to roll my shoulder blades back, connecting to the mat. Arms are long and strong. And I'm slowly going to bring up my lower spine, middle, upper, all the way up to the ceiling. And I'm actually going to hold this for a few seconds, engaging those glutes, getting a little stronger than yesterday. Now let's bring our hips to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, coming center. Let's hold those glutes for maybe a few more seconds. Feet are flat on the mat, connecting to the mat. And then I'm going to slowly peel my spine all the way back down to the mat, one vertebrae at a time. And then let's come up again, lower, middle, upper spine, coming all the way back up. And then we're slowly going to come all the way back down. This is another gentle, great one for your back. Let's bring it all the way up, lower, middle, upper back. Peeling all the way back down to the mat. Let's come all the way back up again. And now we're going to do an add-on. We're going to bring that right leg to the ceiling. And we're just going to pretend that we're painting some stripes on the wall. That left hip is maintaining up off the mat. Just going to bring that leg slowly down to match the opposite knee and then bring it all the way back up. Hips are staying up in the air. Let's slowly bring that leg all the way back down on the mat. And now we are going to bring those hips up again, and left leg is pointed up to the ceiling. And we're just going to do, let's do 8 stripes. Let's bring that leg slowly all the way back down. Let's come into that baby back wall again, bringing our knees to our chest. Coming into happy baby. Okay, we're going to do some leg lifts now. And if you do not feel safe doing them on your mat, you can always do them standing, holding onto a chair, if that feels better for you. And if you're going to do your leg lifts holding onto a chair, you would just hold onto the chair and bring one leg up and down. So a little modification if you would like to do that. Okay, so we're going to come down into what we call Pilates banana pose. We are lying straight against the edge of our mat and our feet are coming forward. My abs are in nice and tight, and I'm going to bring my top leg pointed all the way forward and then all the way back. And the rest of our body is glued to the mat. We're doing this nice and slow with good form. And then let's bring that leg all the way to match the opposite foot. And we're going to do our up and downs now. So we're going to point the leg going up and flex it going down. Let's bring that leg all the way back down. So now we are going to come into our circles. So let's point our leg, and again, your circle can be small if you feel that's more manageable, that you're maintaining your body connected to the mat, or you can try and do a little bigger, brushing the opposite foot, pausing up at the top. Last one. And now we're going to work on some inner thighs. So bring that leg forward, and you're going to gently press your knee up. Bring that foot a little bit, an inch or two, pointed to the opposite foot. And we're just going to bring that leg pointed, bring it up and down a few times. And then we're going to come into some small circles, maybe the size of a tennis ball. And now, of course, we're going to reverse those circles. Alrighty, let's flip over to our opposite side. If you're doing this exercise with a chair, you could work on your leg lifts, the opposite leg. So we are up against the edge of our mat. Feet are coming forward, abs are in, and we're just going to do our forward and backs with our foot pointed. And now we're going to do our up and down. So foot is still pointed. We're going to go all the way up, and then it's flexed on the way down. Now we're going to bring it into our circles. And again, they can be small, brushing that opposite foot, or they can be a little bigger. And we're going to do some inner thigh. So let's bring that leg all the way forward gently. Push your knee up, point that foot to the opposite foot, and our abs are in, and we're just going to pick up that inner leg pointed and do some leg lifts. And then let's bring it into some small circles. And then reverse those circles. All right, ladies, we're going to do some meditation now, ending the class. Congratulations on getting through your classical Pilates class. So you can come all the way into a lying position, or you can sit up in crisscross applesauce, creating some calm this morning and some good positive energy. Let's gently close our eyes, taking a deep breath in and exhaling. Again, connecting to our breath, working on creating some mindfulness and some calm. Taking a deep breath in, exhaling. Another deep breath in, and exhaling. Keeping your eyes closed, I'd like you to grab on to maybe a little daydream today. Thinking in your brain one of your favorite days or a new day. Perhaps you're at the beach. It's a beautiful day, not too hot, or maybe in the mountains, a nice gentle breeze, having your favorite cup of coffee or tea. Or perhaps you want to just Think about a gentle color, maybe lavender or an orange for energy. Let's just take a deep breath in and let it all go. And while you're enjoying your breath in this color, I'm just going to read a couple of positive intentions. Meditation can nourish the mind in the same way that food nourishes the body. Brilliant things happen in calm minds. We can't always change what's happening around us, but we can change what happens within us. Let's practice some meditation this morning, being fully aware, fully awake, and fully alive. Let's be patient with our mind and be kind to ourselves along the way. And I'd just like to end this class this morning with a quote from Buddha. He was asked, "What have you gained from meditation?" He replied, "Nothing. However, I have lost anger, anxiety, depression, and insecurity." Let's take another deep breath in and letting it all go. Slowly opening our eyes. I wish you all a calm and peaceful Friday. Thank you for coming to my class today.